Though even the strongest hearts have their limits, Rasheeda has always been a graceful, strong, and resilient woman. The day she had been dreading finally arrived after years of ups and downs with her husband, Kirk Frost. The constant cycle of deceit, suffering, and treachery had taken its toll. Now that she was done, there was no going back. The whispers had previously manifested in physical form in recent years. Rasheeda had learned that Kirk Frost, the man she had believed she could completely trust, had gone too far and beyond the limits of her love to mend. When Rasheeda was left alone in their home one fateful evening and was browsing through her phone, she discovered the text messages that had been exchanged between Kirk and Jasmine Washington. They weren't just flirtations. They were painful, real, personal reminders of Kirk's lack of regard. More than his words, Kirk's adultery was evident, especially his secret dealings with Jasmine Washington, the woman who had caused their most recent issues. The constant cycle of treachery had eroded Rasheeda's former self, despite the fact that she had experienced the highs and lows of their relationship, their business endeavors, their children, joyful times, and awful times. She realized that the affair was more than a passing fad. It seemed like a stinging confirmation of all her anxieties, even though she had known that he had once again spent the night with Jasmine. In spite of the agonizing pain, Rasheeda suddenly became calmly clear-headed. Rasheeda stood in front of the mirror, staring at her reflection, pleading for forgiveness with every mistake. Before, she couldn't imagine her life without Kirk, but now she couldn't bear the burden of his lies. Her love for him hadn't gone away suddenly, but she still treasured their marriage, which she knew was the cornerstone of every long-term relationship. Rasheeda tragically decided the following morning that she would not stand up for what Kirk was unable to stand up for. Rasheeda packed her belongings resolutely when Kirk eventually came home and discovered the empty space where they had been, knowing that this was the first step to regaining her own peace and happiness. The life she had spent so much time creating with Kirk now needed to come to an end, came tumbling down, but it was too late. Rasheeda had given Kirk more chances than she should have in the hopes that he would change and put her needs ahead of his own. But now that she was leaving the life she had created with him, she was choosing herself. She was restoring her life, her future, and her dignity in addition to leaving a man behind. One thing was certain. Despite the uncertainty of the road ahead, she was no longer scared to confront the issues head-on. With her newfound independence, Rasheeda would find a power far stronger than the pain that had once defined her love story. Leaving Kirk and recovering her identity as more than just the woman behind the man were part of her journey.
Try to out to be this crazy person that I'm not, but it's not the first time, and hopefully it'll be the last.
Yeah, so basically just trying to, number one, stop wasting my money on lawyers. So the amount of money that I sent you, that's the number you cool with, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to put an agreement together and we'll agree on that and we can end this lawyer.
Period.
Okay, so that's where I'm at.
All right. Well.
He was anything that he has tried to do that.
No.
Is that because are you guys still trying to work it out, or does it just make more sense for you guys to just be separated? Right?
Well, the thing is, we've sat and had a conversation about trying to maybe not do it through attorneys and see if we can come to some type of agreement, that way. And at the same time, I also feel like, and it's not even the point of just trying to work it out, but I'm also like, I'm at a place where I'm like, okay, I pretty much kind of got the information, and am I ready to serve him with these papers? This is the first time something like this has happened in our marriage, and I'm feeling like, okay, is the answer immediately, although it's all the crazy stuff that's happened, is the answer immediately divorce, step into this place, or is it let's try to figure out if we're going to just separate and try to work out percentages, things like to that nature. So that's kind of where it is right now. Just maybe considering not having to do an actual divorce, but just at this moment, but just figuring out what we want to do and see if we want to go ahead and take it to the divorce line later, or that may not be the case. As of right now, who's to say? My main concern ain't even just the fact of filing the divorce. It's just about trying to, stay focused, not overstress myself, and get ready for this baby, whether he's a part of the situation.
Okay.
Here we go.
Rasheeda walked away the moment she saw me with her head down. Let's be honest, she can't even face me. But I'm not surprised to see that Kirk and Rasheeda made up. That woman will jump in the casket with him.
Oh, no, because
No, I'm not.
so the agreement was that you get Cannon the third weekend of every month. Do you do that?
No, we didn't really agree to that because the last.
It's signed on paper.
This is what I just want to say. It's not gonna ever be exactly what you want it to be. But
I
one
get
thing
that
we
now.
ain't gonna never, ever, ever have to question or worry about is that boy getting the love and the same treatment as all the other kids when he's around.
Kirk ended up saying something flirty after Rasheeda stood up. It seemed like he was still messing with Jasmine behind the scenes.
I've always been concerned, and I've always loved him
I've
since
never
the first
seen
day I
that.
heard from you.
You don't have to hear from me because Cannon knows what's up.
That's all
Now
that
you
matters.
understand why it's a little weird now.
But you know it's not weird.
Because now all of a sudden,
I've always been there since I decided to forgive this. If I forgave him, I got to take everything that comes with it, and that's Cannon. Y'all figure some out so we can get this boy on track like he needs to be on.
Here we go with the book.
I can't believe this. What the going on right now? How the would she just pull up at your event like your event?
I can't believe it. Like, you just pull up and you're here. Like, what book are you on now? Like, what the is this? Of course, I don't want to hear it, but if I say something to it, it's gonna cause a bigger scene. So I'm gonna ignore her ass and keep it moving.
you're here. I'm here. Who invited her?
I know I argued at Time's bachelor party the other day, but she came up to me and be nice to me, so I'm gonna be nice too. Are you good?
I'm good.
But you know me, I'm cordial with her to get the tea. Are you gonna over there and talk to Rasheeda because our conversation needs to be had?
I don't have nothing to say to that lady. I don't.
She don't technically owe her. She didn't take about.
You came to the party, so if you come to the party,
Who comes to a party and says like this?
Yeah,
no, but why come at all?
I'm here tonight because I was invited. The easiest way to get rid of me is to tell the truth. I wasn't even going to do this. I swear to God, I wasn't going to out him nothing. I'm doing this because he tried to say that I come to the door in my birthday suit. And that is never the case. But since you want to go there, let's go there. You want to make me look crazy by your lies, I'm going to make you look crazy by my truth. So that's all it is for me. Like, you took it there. And now let's go there. Well, you're here.
So are you gonna address the situation or not?
I don't feel like I owe her that. It's not my job.
Well then I'm gonna go talk to Rasheeda and show her these things. Let me see your phone again.
You want to see my phone again?
Yes. One more time.
The same message, just
Yeah.
this is the text message between me and her.
Mm-hmm.
He says so and so amount if we. This is not a one-time thing. I'm telling y'all, this tried to me on several occasions. He's been proven time and time again to lie about me. When have I ever been proven wrong?
You're not version 1.